Alright guys, Spiffy here. Welcome back! Okay, we are again back with Aloy. Asa naman talapita? Sige, so nahurot na nato ang quests. But napatay open quest na rin, mga main quest na ni siya. Main side quest na ko kay kinanglan og dako kayong level, oh. Weapons of the Lodge, Ancient Armory. So, mag main quest ata. Una to sa The Sun Shall Fall. Okay, let's do this. Go to the Palace of the Sun in Meridian. Pwede ko mag... Oh... Nakoy ari unon dere. Paano ko dere? Travel ko dere. Kinanglan lagi kung 100% ako na yung mga agiunon. At least nakoy magian ba? Makaingon siya nga nakumpleto na nako. Okay. So, wala sa taon na.
God, I found this.
Hey, merchant. So, nakoy 12, nakoy 8. Or ako'y coil. Pwede kong palit og daghan nga coil. Ano ba kaya wire? At least yung para tear blast. Saan na siya? Adara, echo shell. Okay. So, kailangan nagyanan. Mag-compute na lang ko. Mo ni nakanindot na yung lugar. Okay. Last na mo. Hindi na sila kaabot. Pinaglihok ng snap mo. Bahala mo diha. Just me. Gusto nga. Hindi ako ka-enter.
The sun is displeased with us. Is it any wonder that we will
Kapoyan ang error your controllers yung mata. Wala ka na i-disable, no? Badawat ako ang kuha na ni. Kanang non-commentary ba? Si pop-up.
I'd like to see how long this
You up de? Asan de? Muadto ko ni Avad mo de ay. Anang gwardiya, no?
I'm a guard, not the town crier.
I've sent a messenger to the claim to let everyone know.
If there's anything you or your clan need for her arrangements, you need but ask.
There'll be time for all of that later.
Aloy. I'm glad you're back. I'm at a loss about Ursa. To learn she lives, then lose that hope seems cruel.
She wouldn't want us to waste time talking. She'd want us to find Derval. She said he raved about smoke darkening the sun. Tell him what you found in his papers.
A letter. It mentioned a shipment of blaze being sent to a warehouse here. Only, it wasn't addressed to Derval. The name was Ayland Forgeman. Does that mean anything to you?
Sounds familiar. Yes, a landlord. The Oseram have been buying up buildings across the city, including one under that name. Let me think. It's by the edge of the mesa, near the temple. Used to be a shop, but it could serve as a warehouse. If Derval used the name as an alias to buy it, he might even be there now.
I'll round up my men.
I'll meet you there.
Erend, wait. Remember that no one hates Derval more than your own tribe. The clans would give up much to obtain him.
Take him alive? So you can haggle over him? You can't be serious.
Our security depends on keeping the peace. If the opportunity presents itself, take him alive. Consider that a command.
Okay, sure,
Aloy.
Brox.
A moment, please. When we spoke, Aaron didn't wish to dwell on the details of Ursa's death. Understandable, of course. But now that they've been left to my imagination, those details are all I can think about.
Eh,
You were there.
uyab lagi mong Ursa.
Did she suffer?
Oh, this isn't the time. Stop patrolling, asking.
She's not the one who's suffering now. You are. She died before you could say goodbye.
Is it that obvious? You're right. I'm dwelling on my pain, not just hers. And there's only one thing left that can help. Find Derval and bring him before me. He will answer for his crimes.
Okay, sure, boss. Say,
I'm awake and alert.
toto sa elevator. Layo ay. Anong layo bang kaya ne?
I have a matter of grace and beauty I would like to discuss with you.
But these Oseram will at least...
Able-bodied adventurers, preferably with no friends or family, but I'm not choosy.
This is the place. You home, Derval? I got a surprise for you.
Ah, sagana. La bomba.
Or he has a surprise for us.
Is it a bomb?
Bomb, all right.
Doesn't look
well
too big.
crafted. Big enough to kill us.
All right. I'll shut up.
Blaze. It must be leaking from something upstairs. If I try to take it apart, a booby trap will set it off.
Mulangas ha. Yan ay bomb. Please. Mulangas.
That's a lot of blaze.
If that bomb downstairs goes off, it'll be just what Derval promised. Smoke will darken the sun. As the city goes up in flames. There's gotta be a way to stop it. If that bomb goes off, the blaze will ignite in a firestorm. If we can get rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller. If we can get rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller. If we can get rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller. If we can get rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller.
Asa man na ako ikuan. Get rid. Pwede na ako i-search.
Maybe there's some way I can open this window to get rid of the fuel for the bomb. If we can get rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller. It looks like a wooden bracket. Not very strong. Help me push this out.
Okay. Brute force. I'm good at that. What'll it do?
Save the city, I hope. But when the blaze falls, run for it. Because the booby trap on the bomb downstairs is gonna get set off.
Will we survive?
Probably not. Now push.
Dito sa labay o sa katanaw ng labay tao sa bus. Barbecue.
You did it! Derval's best shot, and Meridian's still standing.
This isn't over. Derval said he'd make a VOD watch.
No way. To do that, he'd have to get into the palace, and that's too heavily guarded.
Get back there, just to be sure. I'm gonna look around. Maybe Derval's men left something behind when they planted that bomb.
I got it. Don't worry. If he tries for the palace, he's finished.
What's happening? bring some...
Boot tracks, with just a bit of blaze in them.
Can I interest you in a reasonable share of a lucrative opportunity?
line! Tell you what I like. The sound of a hammer on steel.
What happened?
Haven't heard a
A
blast like
woman
that since
as
the
Sunhawk
liberation.
of the lodge. The sun has risen on a new day.
Hello, nasa
There's
lodge.
smoke rising from the edge of the mesa. Are we under attack?
The tracks lead inside. Another one of Dervahl's hideouts.
Oh, guroy, dara.
This must be where Dervahl assembled the detonator. He tunneled through the wall. Dervahl did find a way into the palace.
Ako glawas mga serum, no?
Wish I could be there to see the sun god on his knees.
Helpful.
Quit carping, you chuff. Someone's gotta guard the rear.
Someone better guard your rear.
I'm not here. Keep that for later.
Look at you, Avad.
the wriggling runt of a maniac king. You robbed me of my right to kill your father, so I'll have to settle for you. I'm going to enjoy watching the Karja burn, even more because you'll be watching with me. Say goodbye to Meridian Avad. Breathe in the stench, and choke on the ashes.
No.
Something's wrong. It didn't? I didn't hear anything.
There's a bit of smoke rising from the mesa's edge.
No! It should be a firestorm, not some belch from a charcoal burner!
Forget about traveling light.
What's this? Oh. You must be the Nora who bushwhacked my camp.
And disabled your bomb.
Did you now? Well, bomb or no bomb, I'm gonna splatter that throne with blood. First yours, then Avad's.
Oh my god.
Come on, brothers, let's get her.
I've led an army. Kestrels and Ravagers. A savage is nothing. Why does Avad always have his ladies do the fighting?
Keep your head down.
It's not over yet, Nora. Any good Oseram tinker will tell you. Always have a third plan.
Okay na ni, Glinthawk.
Those majestic, murderous Glinthawks!
Shuhoy. Sa Derval. Huwag ka, imo kong gipadugay-dugay ha.
Probably going to need it.
Buhay pa day.
As much as I wish Ursa was here to kill you, I don't mind doing it for her.
Go ahead. I'm not afraid. Except that knowing you, Erend, you'll screw it up!
I know what you are afraid of. Going back to Mainspring in chains. Every clan in the claim wants you dead. And they know how to make it hurt. They'll even bid for the privilege.
It's just like you to get someone else to do your killing.
Shut up! You're at the Sun King's mercy now.
Thank you. Para mapalo save something, imo siya ipakuyapan. Okay. You've done well, man. Talk to Avad, Erend, and Derval. Optional. This is Derval. Optional, Derval. There's a tani Derval. Naman siya backstory po si Derval. So, possibly ani.
Everyone needs a splash of color in their lives. Come, let's talk it over. Once again leads the Hunter's Lodge. I could not ask for a more noble house.
Some Oseram girl applied to the city guard.
Come to gloat, Nora. Well, as you can see, busy. I get it. You want to rub it in? Well, it's not working. Ha ha! It's funny to pester the tinker in the cage. What a laugh! You think that bit of scrap on your brow makes you smart? I'll bet you couldn't have taken apart the bomb without it. Think I'm done? Think again. I've gotten out of worse scrapes. While the lunkheads in Mainspring dither over how to kill me, I'll dig myself out. Just you wait. When I get out of here, I'm gonna plant a thunderjaw lure in your bedroom. Gotta admit, it burns me that a savage tracked me down. Most Nora get confused by anything more than 2 sticks and a string. Don't you have something better to do? Like choke on a lance horn. You think that spear of yours is so fancy, but I could craft it blindfolded during a quick nap. Riding machines? Am I supposed to be impressed? Get one to serve me lunch, then I'll take notice. You're like a burr in a boot. You know
Ganun yung insults eh.
So irritating. Hammer to steel. I hate you. Someday, I'm gonna build a machine with the specific purpose of pulling your braids out. By the great flaming forge, just leave me alone.
Ano, harot na yung dialogue. Sige, balik ta ni Alvan. Si Eren may pinaka-last. Saan naman to? Okay, mas close mo tang Eren.
Let's have a chat. No, a colorful discussion.
Sergeant has been working since the fire cast a shadow on the mesa. The Usurped are newcomers.
Hey,
Mas Eren.
I was just thinking about Ursa. She would have killed Derval on the spot. I know it. That's why she went out to meet him in the first place, to put him down. But she also told me to grow up.
Yeah,
I gotta
good
admit,
boy.
It burned a little when she said
Good job.
that, but
Good job.
I'm trying to take it to heart. And I guess growing up means putting what you should do in front of what you want to do. Right?
You're asking me? I'm pretty sure you're older.
Yeah, but I don't act like it, do I?
You did with Derval.
Don't give me too much credit. Part of me still wants to wait for a quiet moment and wring his neck.
Yeah, but you won't. Because you're a good captain.
Come on, stop. You're gonna make me tear up.
So, after all this, what's next for errand vanguardsman?
Heading back to the claim for a while. I'll get in touch with my clan and we'll lay Ursa to rest properly. Like how she would have wanted. And by that I mean less chit-chat, more drinking.
What do you think the Oseram will do to Derval?
First off, they'll argue about it for a long time. But whatever they come up with, it won't be quick. I can live with that. In fact, I might just drop by his cell under the sun ring to remind him what's coming.
Goodbye.
Well,
I know, you gotta go. Killers to track, machines to master, all before breakfast. You know what? When we met, I thought I was a big shot talking to a pretty girl hidden away in the middle of nowhere. Now I see that I was just lucky to get a minute of your time. Try not to forget about me.
Smooth kay siya mo
You're out
dag
there changing the
chika-chika.
world.
I'll always have a minute for you. Maybe even two.
Two? Huh. Well, she likes me.
Saksa vad. Avad ba? Uyab nis lang Ursa sa una.
Aloy, to say you have my gratitude feels woefully insufficient. You saved my life. You saved Meridian. And because of you, there will be justice for Ursa's murder. We can mourn her knowing the truth, without painful uncertainty. It's hard to imagine where we'd be without you. And I don't want to try. I hope you will consider staying in Meridian.
Were you and Ursa...
Yeah.
You know,
I suppose it's obvious how I feel. How I felt about her. She didn't just give me advice. She gave me strength.
Oh, kaigat niyo uyab lagi-lagi.
But we couldn't be together. Relations between the Karja and Oseram and Meridian were unsteady as it was.
So dili
The
sila
union
pwede.
of the Sun King and an Oseram warrior would have led to open revolt in the city. And probably war with the clans.
did anyone know?
Only one. Derval. He wanted Ursa, but she rejected him. And so jealousy became yet another of his hateful motivations.
Maudi ay.
What exactly will happen to Derval?
For now, he'll languish in one of the old cells under the Sun Ring here in Meridian. As for what happens after we negotiate his extradition to Mainspring, I don't want to think about it. My father was very creative when it came to inflicting suffering. But some Oseram devices surpass even his imaginings.
Well, torture maayos siya dito.
Dervahl is a brilliant man. I wonder what he would have accomplished if it weren't for my father's cruelty.
I know who attacked the Nora. A faction of Shadow Karja called the Eclipse. They're digging up ancient machines, weapons they want to use to strike Meridian.
I see. What you're saying echoes whispers I've heard from Murad. A Shadow Karja splinter group, corrupted machines across the land. When will the attack come, do you know?
I'm not sure yet.
And we will do what we can to prepare. Keep me informed if you learn more.
Okay, the sun shall fall. Completed. Main quest. 1 skill point. Yay! Another skill point. Silent strike. Pili, pili, pili. Asa may nindot? Fighting back. Mount repair. Ano sa? Okay.
Shall we talk some more?
Interesting.
Why do you want me to stay in Meridian?
Well, I would think that would be obvious.
Not to me.
Well, to start with, you kept the city from going up in flames. You're strong, shrewd, and capable. I could use someone like you at my side.
I'm not a substitute.
It might be worth taking a moment to examine what you just said. You just lost Ursa, a woman who stood at your side and could easily be described as strong, shrewd, and capable. It's pretty clear how you felt about her. And now you're asking me to take her place. Is this a job offer or a proposition?
By the sun, you do indeed share much with Ursa, including a withering eye for foolishness. Please, accept my apologies. Seems I'm getting ahead of myself. I need some time to resolve my feelings. I will be forever grateful to you, Aloy. And in time, I'd like to get to know you better. Shall we leave it at that then?
Okay, sure.
I have to go.
I understand.
Okay, bro. Ako tata. So, I need to stop this episode na kay nilapas na ta. Actually, napay time, but kinanglan ko nga wala naman tayo dool-dool nga pwedeng majority sa mga majority sa mga sa mapa na nakuha na yun ako as in so as much as possible akong i-clear yun ang map sa akong nahibawan ba akong nakitaan lang napadyo siguro ni wala na ako nakita but I need to do it. Ginalan pa ko ikaduhang before mo sleep. Ginalan pa ko mag-record og usa pa ka episode. Daghan kay ang data points. Kuwang pa kog data points. Shadow Warble. Ko ano. kay Stormbird. Pwede ko mo padayon ako diri. Kanana kung ano ni quest na to unsa isunod. Okay, course the darkness. Firebreak. Kani Nindot baya po niyo arata. Long notch. Or hunting ground. Kanina lang isunod na ko hunting ground. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. See you again tomorrow. Bye bye.